Hello, hello. We're back. Long story short, I had some PC trouble, but not anymore. So we're gonna get back to doing the talent builds. Um, like I said, if you're not familiar with the new talent trees coming in World of Warcraft and the new expansion Dragonflight, there are new talent trees coming, and they're actual like trees with points and stuff you can build. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. I'm calling it a blind build because I'm not too familiar with all the other classes as much as I am my main, the warrior. So, for all intents and purposes, I'm a big dummy when it comes to these classes. So, we're just going to go through, build what I think would be cool slash fun. And yeah, we'll start off with the class tree and we will go from there. Alright, off we go. I'll play some music. Some WoW music, of course. Some nice soothing WoW music. And yeah, let's rock and roll. We're just gonna build like your basic like all-purpose thing with the class tree. So let's see. Start off with Burning Rush, Cursive Enfeeblement, and Fell Domination. So Fell Domination is make sure you summon your demons instantly. Not that big of a deal. It's like a quality of life thing, honestly, and like a combat kind of thing. Maybe like PvP thing too, honestly. Burning Rush is really good. That's just like a nice movement speed, but it damages you. It's still really nice though. We'll take Burning Rush to start off with. And then Curse of Enfeeblement as well. That opens up Demon Skin, so I think we need that. And it gives me Curse of Tongues and Exhaustion, which is Affliction. Those aren't too bad, honestly. Just as like your everyday Affliction lock. I could see myself one of these. Maybe we don't even take Burning Rush. Let's not take Burning Rush right now, honestly. Let's pretend we're like your average everyday Affliction lock. We're gonna pretend that we start off with these. So we got either Fell Armor or Demon Skin. I feel like we kind of want both. Soul Leech is a damage absorption and reduces damage taken. That's really good. And Soul Leech absorption now passively recharges. And we absorb it to 12% maximum health. That's really good. We want both those. Alright, Spell Lock. Alright, so we just straight up get an interrupt. Warlocks no longer need their Fell Hunter. Warlocks just have an interrupt. That's pretty awesome. We're all about that, honestly. Stamina increased by 10%. I mean, why not? That seems pretty good. Demonic Embrace, yeah. Demonic Inspiration. Filling a soul shard increases the haste of your primary pet by 5% for 8 seconds. I mean, that seems good. Like, that's just like a nice little buff to have all the time. Like, my imp is just going to be casting. Like, Sweet Souls. Your Healthstone heals you for an additional 10%. Any part of your raid member using a Healthstone also heals you for that amount. Oh yeah, that seems nice. Especially if let's say like I'm in a group all the time, like this is your average everyday build. Drain life heals for amount drained. Well, we need that to get to circle, and we definitely want demonic circle, so we need this. Accrued vitality. Interesting. Demonic circle, we definitely want. You set down a little circle, then you can blink to it. We definitely want that. Filling a soul shard increases the damage done by your primary pet by 5% for 8 seconds. Do I need either of those? Let's see if we can hold off on these for right now. I feel like we would rather have damage, honestly. We'll hang off on those. We'll keep that point. Let's grab Gateway. And let's grab Shadow Fury. Demonic Gateway we absolutely want. I feel like we definitely want Shadow Fury. Banish. Do we want Banish? I mean, I guess so. Just your average everyday Warlock. Let's get a Mortal Coil. That's nice to have. Banish. 6% health. Not the biggest deal. I mean, that's really nice. But not like a gigantic deal, you know? What all do we have here? How many points do we have left? 5 before we can open up our capstone. So let's see. We'll put 2 in Grimoire of Synergy. Damage done by your demon. Gives you that 1 damage. That's really good. Life Chain channels faster. I don't really care. Shadow Flame or Dark Fury? Reduces cooldown of Shadow Fury. Increases its radius. Oops, sorry. I click Spotify. Tough call. Just for like your average everyday build, what will we want? Do we really need Shadow Flame? I mean, not really. Can I put it into... I mean, Dark Pact, sure. We'll hang on to that. Do we want... Reduces the cooldown... We don't care about Amplify Curse, that's whatever. Maybe we pick up one of these talent ones. Maybe 6% health and maybe Wrathful Minion. That seems pretty good. Just to, like, make our minion do more. When you use a Hellstone, you gain Leech. It's not the biggest deal. Soul Burn. So, okay, now we're down. Let's work our way down to the bottom of the tree. I think we want... Let's say we want Rift, maybe? Or Decimating Bolt? Tough. I'm not too familiar with the capstones. Consume a soul shard, unlocking the hidden power of your spells. So this buffs up like all my movement and like health stuff, it seems. Ooh. Okay, I mean, yeah, why not? That seems really nice. Increases healing of Hellstone. Increase my maximum health afterwards. That buffs Health Funnel, Drain Life, Demonic Gateway, and Circle. That's really nice. Do we want Dimensional Rift? Maybe. Soul Link? I feel like we definitely want... Soul Link is really good. Every soul shard, you spend a 7% chance to be refunded. Sure. What are these? Your pet gains an effect. That's not really that big of a deal. Am I missing out on like anything crazy? Summons an Inquisitor's Eye that attacks your enemy for an hour. What the hell? We're not gonna get that, just because I have no idea. Malefic Rapture increases the damage of agony. Let's go down and get Rift here. Demonic Rift. Dimensional Rift, I should say. Rip a hole in space and time, opening a portal that damages your target. Generates soul fragments. 3 charges on a 45-second recharge. That's really good. I mean, I'm sure depending on the tuning, you want... Do we want Decimating Bolts? I'm not sure. We have 5 points left. I feel like we can go a lot of places. Do we get Burning Rush just for movement? I guess so. Might as well. Maybe get Soul Conduits. You can get every single capstone. I mean, do we just literally pick up every single capstone? That seems kind of crazy. Maybe we do. I mean, honestly, maybe we do. Maybe we just get them. Especially because this one's not yet implemented. That one's still not yet implemented. Let's see. Summon Jailer. Summons a jailer that consumes all tormented souls you've collected, blasting nearby enemies for 100% of spell power. Chaos damage every 1 second for each. Collect tormented souls when you target killed. We'll go down that way, and then what would I get besides this? Leech? We don't care about Leech. More health? Like, none of these are really that crazy. Each time you're damaged, that's like pet damage. That's whatever. I don't really... Sure. Alright, we'll say that this is it. We'll say this is our general class build. I mean, I guess so. I feel like there's so many. Can you really pick up all your capstones? That's kind of crazy. I mean, I'm giving up some stuff in the middle here, but it doesn't really seem all too terribly important. I mean, it's just like quality of life stuff. Like, just like extra healing, but I already have some pretty solid healing. So I feel like we're like pretty okay in that department. Alright, well, we'll say that that's okay in our just general class tree, we'll say. I feel like there's still some things left to be fleshed out here. I'm sure moved around, but this tree did just get uploaded recently, so hey. Alright, off to Affliction. Alright, we start off with Malefic Rapture. Cool. Your damaging periodic spells erupt on all targets. Yeah, so basically you put up a lot of dots and then you hit Malefic Rapture to pop them all and do damage. It's pretty fun. We get Unstable Affliction. Okay. And then Seed of Corruption. I mean, we'll just pick up both of these. Why not? Let me get Xavian Teachings. Corruption is instacast and instantly does damage. Yeah, sure. So we know what Unstable Affliction is. We know what Seed of Corruption is. Sow the Seeds. Writhe in Agony. Pandemic Innovation. Corruption damage has a chance to cause your next Shadow Balls. Has Nightfall. Yeah, sure. We'll get Nightfall. Nightfall is really good. Inevitable Demise. Nah. I guess we want Sow the Seeds. It seems like, you know, something we would want. Since a Warlock, we kind of like to be... As an Affliction Warlock, we like to kind of be good at, like, you know... Really good at multi-dotting, but also, like, strong on... Oh, sorry, just going up here. Also strong on, like, single target as well, so... I mean, our class tree didn't really push us either way, but we'll see if we can't particularly build our spec tree out. Let's try to focus on a more, like, single target build, maybe, for right now. So maybe let's not take Sow the Seeds. We'll still pick up Seed, I guess, just to have it, but we'll not go Sow the Seeds. We'll hang on to that right now. Agony's damage starts at 4 stacks, may ramp up to 18. Yeah, we want that. Just more Agony. Maybe just 1 point in Pandemic Innovation. Because I can't tell what the different ranks do. Maybe that. Maybe it's 33. Maybe it's 3% and then 6.6. Ooh, but I need both of those for Drain Soul, I guess. Okay, well, we need that for Drain Soul, so that's fine. Because Drain Soul replaces Shadow Bolt. I don't really like Shadow Bolt as a Warlock, so I like to go Drain Soul, honestly. Shadow Embrace. I assume so. Let's see. Soul Swap. It's for, like, multi-target. Let's, like... It looks like some AoE stuff down here. When you kill a target, it's all burst into flames, dealing damage to all nearby enemies. Ooh, that's interesting. But down here we can get Sacrifice. I mean, we want Siphon Life, we know that. Do we want Grimoire of Sacrifice? I'm not sure. I mean, we like having a pet out. I have stuff for my pet. We'll leave our pet out. We don't need Sacrifice. We like having a pet out. We'll get Shadow Embrace, because that's just more damage. Shadow Bolt. Drain Soul does more damage per damage or effect time you have active. Yeah, it seems like we want that. Sacrifice 5% of your soul use to gain a soul shard. Soul tap. I mean, yeah, if we can have... Ooh, just having soul tap back is really good. A little life tap action. A little reworked life tap. That's pretty neat. Okay, we have 4 points left. Harvester of Souls. Each time corruption deals damage, has a chance to deal damage and heal me. I mean, I guess. Tough call, tough call. I have 4 points. Guess we just pick up Sow the Seeds, just like quality of life? I'm not really sure. Inevitable Demise, we don't really need that. Honestly, I kind of like Phantom Singularity. Just like as a spell, I think it's neat, so we'll pick up Phantom Singularity, honestly. This is increased corruption damage. Each time corruption deals damage, there's a chance to... Extend my curses? Or do extra... we'll say do extra damage and heal. Then I have 1 point. Soul swap, maybe. Like, see, like, do we want Sow the Seeds? This is like a nice quality of life thing. Like, let's say if this is like a typical raid, but we'll say no. We'll say soul swap in case we need to put our stuff on anything, honestly. We definitely want Dark Lair, I think. We want Haunt. Do we want all of these? I don't think we need Soul Rot, honestly. Causing your primary target to suffer. I mean, Soul Rot's really good. Maybe we just take it just for... How many points do we have? I mean, if we take literally all of these... I have 6 points left. If I take all these bottom capstones here, what does that leave me with? Malefic Rupture's damage is increased and extends. I feel like we kind of want that. We can at least deliberate malice. Maybe we don't take Soul Rot. Maybe we take Deathbolt. I feel like we absolutely take Haunt. Haunt is really good. That seems like an AoE thing. Corruption Agony, each grant an application of Wrath of Consumption when a target dies. We don't really need that. It's like AoE thing. Malefic Rapture increases the damage of your Shadow Bolt and Drain Soul. Sack him 3 times. I mean, yeah, that seems really good. Ooh. Maybe spending a Soul Shard has 5% chance to make your next Death Bolt have no cost. Oh, this is tough. There's a lot of options here, honestly. I feel like I want Dark Lair. I feel like I want all these at the bottom here. I mean... You can do like a beef down Haunt. Oh, this is tough. This is really tough at the bottom here. I'm not sure where to go. I'm not sure at all. Let's say this is just like a normal like single target raid build. Like, would we just want... I feel like you want... Maybe we build out these ones here, honestly. Maybe for a raid build, you kind of want this right here. I feel like that works, honestly. Because this is straight up more single target. Okay. Honestly, that might work for a raid build. Okay. So we'll say for like your normal like raid kind of build, this works. Like, I would say so. 'Cause we have some options here. You got Soul Swap to swap your diseases and stuff real quick. For the capstones, you have everything except Soul Rot, which is like really good on AoE. But I mean, I'm sure it's nice single target too, but we'll say it's a lot better on AoE, and you don't really need it for just your normal random raid fight. Why does it keep scrolling? There we go. We have Haunt and a beef down Haunt, Death Bolt and beef down Death Bolt, and then Dark Lair, which does damage and extend your dot effects. Okay, I feel like that's a pretty passable raid build for someone who doesn't know what they're doing. Okay, so we'll say that's a pretty good raid build, little normal single target whatever build, and then we'll kind of work back and do a Mythic Plus build. So I think where we started deviating like right around like here. So let's go back. Let's go down here. I feel like we still want Drain Soul. That's a given. Might not want all this down here. Okay, we'll start from right here, I think. Yeah. See, corruption increases agony count. Yeah, we definitely want Soul Swap. We definitely want Phantom Singularity. Soul Flame, yeah, because that's just going to do damage when things die. Do we still want Siphon Life? I'm not sure. I feel like we want Absolute Corruption, honestly. Just more corruption. Harder, bigger corruption damage. We definitely want Drain Soul still. We definitely still want Shadow Embrace. Let's see. Now for AoE. Each time it deals damage, any of your curses and actions are extended by 1 second. I feel like we still want Harvester of Souls, because that's really good on... That's just like, with all our corruption sticking, that's still really good. Okay, so we absolutely want Soul Rot. We definitely want Decaying Soul Satchel. That gives us haste and crit every time for every Soul Rot. Creeping Death, Agony, Corruption, Siphon Life, and Unstable Affliction, either full damage 15% faster. Yep, we definitely want those. I think we do. Do we want Siphon Life then? Probably. Absolute Corruption is nice, but we'll say that stuff is gonna die fast enough, and maybe we just want Siphon Life on more things, at least on the primary target, and then on everything else. We'll say that's fine. We want Dark Lair because that helps us with extending dots on everything. Wrath of Consumption, that gives us a stack of damage when things die. We definitely want that. Dark Lair increases damage until 3% for each damage of time effect active. Oh yeah, we definitely want that. Oh, we're like out of points. Okay. I'm like out of points. I definitely want Sigil of Superior Summoning. That gives us faster Dark Lair. Okay, we have 5 points left. I mean, I need that to get down here. We need Soul Rot. Well, that's tough. I have no idea what to do for like a good raid build, honestly. Maybe we don't take Nightfall. Like, maybe we take 1 point in Pandemic Innovation. No, because we still need points there. For like an AoE build, I'm like not too sure. I feel like I'm like getting lost in the weeds here now. Honestly. Because I have 2 points left. I can't get any of this middle stuff here. Man, I'm really not sure what to do for like a proper AoE build here, honestly. That's tough. Maybe we don't need Sigil. Maybe we just pick up Dark Lair and we don't need better Dark Lair. Maybe we just go for this instead. I think this is better here. Okay. That makes me feel a lot better. Okay. I feel like this isn't too bad. We still don't have Drain Soul. God damn. I mean, I guess you don't need Drain Soul, but I would pick up Drain Soul. I feel like I need Dark Lair too. Like, how can I not get Dark Lair? I have no idea where I could take points from, though, is my thing. Like, I need to give up, I guess, Malefic Wrath, yeah. We just don't take Malefic Wrath. Okay. I mean, I guess this is fine. This probably isn't even that great. But we'll say this is fine. I feel like I'm getting kind of lost in the weeds here anyway, so for a Mythic Plus build, we'll say this is pretty okay. I mean, like I said, I'm kind of a layman when it comes to these classes. I'm no expert warlock, but if I were given this tree, if I had to, gun to my head, if I had to pick a build for both situations, raid and AoE, those are what I would pick. This was the Mythic Plus build. We did the raid build earlier, so we'll say that these are good. So yeah, alright, we'll say that that's a pretty decent Mythic Plus build. I'm not entirely satisfied with it. I don't know all the ins and outs of Warlock, so I'm sure, like, it's like, oh, I actually want this, and I actually want that, but as far as my first glance, first pass, we'll say that this is pretty good, so there we go. I feel like the tree itself is like pretty like well, the spec trees are pretty like well like deviated, like everything like clearly is like this is better this is better this, like the middle here I feel like there's a lot of stuff like I want, like I feel like I kind of just like want everything, and like I don't really know, it kind of like leaves me with like hard choices to make. Like I feel like for the most part we navigated okay, so yeah. We'll say that's the Affliction Warlock. So if you've been watching it all, thank you. Please like, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. And I'll catch you in the next one. We'll be finishing out the Warlock and then on to the next class. So thank you and see you next time.